Now let's move to the next key process, which is planning the schedule management. After we have defined the key processes involved when defining the scope, ensuring to have a well-defined WBS. After that, we have collected the requirements. Now it's the time to talk about plan schedule management, or let's say developing the schedule management plan. So schedule planning is a fundamental component of project management, as it involves defining how and when the project objectives will be achieved. This session introduces the concept, purpose, and significance of schedule planning within the planning process group, setting the stage for more in depth discussion on scheduling techniques and tools. But first, let's understand what exactly is schedule planning. Schedule planning refers to the processes or the process of developing and managing the project timeline. Its primary purpose is to ensure that all project activities are completed within the specified time frame. This process aligns resources and prioritize activities and mitigate risks associated with delays. A well-developed schedule provides a framework for monitoring progress and making necessary adjustment throughout the project lifecycle. Again, just to reinforce um, uh, what we have covered on this slide. So summarize what's schedule planning. So we say that it's the process of determining the timing and sequence of a project activity. And the purpose of having a schedule planning is to create a roadmap for the project execution and to specify exactly the say these activities timeline. And the significance of having a schedule planning, it helps managing the time constraints and resource allocation. To have more in depth about the purpose of schedule planning. So, the purpose of schedule planning extends beyond just creating a timeline. It ensures all the project stakeholders have a shared understanding of the work to be completed and by when. By outlining a clear sequence of activities, schedule planning aids resource allocation, milestone tracking, and decision making. It also provides a foundation for managing changes effectively. The importance of schedule planning. So, effective schedule planning is crucial for minimizing risks such as resource conflict, or resource allocation, or resource shortages. Same goes to the budget, and also it's interlinked to the, let's say, the risks itself. Also, let's say it can mitigate any risks that is associated with missing any deadlines, and it plays an important role in cost management by ensuring that resources are available when needed, preventing the idle time and budget overruns. Moreover, a well-planned schedule builds the stakeholder confidence by demonstrating a structured and realistic approach to the project delivery. Let's have now, let's say, an overview of the schedule-related processes that we also gonna discover and detail in the next sessions. So the schedule-related processes, including defining and sequencing activities, also estimating their durations, and finally developing the project schedule and monitoring its progress. These processes are not standalone. They align closely with the other planning processes like the scope, as we mentioned, the cost, and resource planning. Moreover, schedule planning is an iterative approach, so allowing adjustments based on ongoing project developments and the stakeholder inputs. Now let's have a look on the schedule planning in the PMI framework. So within the PMI framework, Schedule planning is an integral to time management, ensuring project objectives are met within the planned duration. It forms part of the project baseline, including the scope, cost, and schedule that guides the project execution and monitoring. By integrating these elements, schedule planning helps align the project activities within the broader organization goals. Who are the key stakeholders that is involved when doing the schedule planning? So, schedule plannings involve collaboration among various stakeholders, including the project manager who leads the process, ensuring that all of the inputs constraints are considered. Also, team members contribute their expertise on the task duration and dependencies, while stakeholders provide an insights into the timelines that align with their expectations and the organizational priorities. The tools here that also we are gonna discover in more depth in the later sessions, but to have an overview of the tools that is used when schedule planning or developing the let's say the schedule management plan, scheduling tools like the Gantt chart and project management softwares are essential for visualizing the timelines and monitoring their progress. Techniques such as the critical path method or CPM and program evaluation and review techniques, which is PERT, provide a deeper insights into the task dependencies and project duration, which enables an informed decision making. The key benefits that we expect to have when doing schedule planning or accurate schedule planning. The benefits of schedule planning are many. So it enhances the efficiency by optimizing the resource allocation and sequencing tasks effectively. The schedule serves as a baseline for the performance measurement as well, helping to track the progress and identify the variances. Additionally, it enables a proactive risk management by identifying any potential delays and bottlenecks early. To summarize our session about planning schedule or developing the schedule management plan, we say that schedule planning is a cornerstone of effective project management. It involves defining activities, estimating duration, sequencing these activities, and developing the timeline that aligns with the project objectives. As a critical part of the PMI framework, it ensures that the projects are delivered on time within scope and budget, enhancing the overall success.